Children, as you know that seeing the full moon on Bhadra Pada Shukla Chaturthi brings stigma. When Lord Krishna saw the moon on this Chaturthi, he too was accused of stealing the Syamantaka Gem. But according to the scriptures, by respectfully reading and listening to the story of how the Syamantaka Gem is stolen from chapter 10, verse 56-57 of Srimad Bhagavad, the effect of that stigma gets reduced. So let us listen to this important story. Satyajit was a great devotee of Lord Surya. Every day he would wake up before sunrise and pray in the evening with a calm and happy mind, chirping of birds in the gently blowing cool breeze. With devotion, he would offer fragrant flowers to Sun God and offer arghya. This was one of his everyday rules. Pleased with his steadfast love and devotion, the Sun God appeared before him, showering extremely bright and beautiful shades, and gave him a divine Syamantaka Gem, which Satyajit respectfully installed in a temple. The aura of Syamantaka Gem was worth seeing. The speciality of money was that it gave 8 pounds of gold every day, and wherever she was worshipped, there were never inauspicious diseases like epidemics, planetary afflictions, fear, pain, etc. On some occasion, Lord Krishna asked Satyajit, "You give your Syamantaka Gem to King Ugrasen." Satyajit did not like this. The greedy Satyajit disobeyed the Lord's order and rejected it. Then one day, Satyajit's brother Prasen, wearing the gem around his neck, went hunting in the forest on a beautiful horse. He went so far in search of prey that he did not even realize when it was night. It was so dark. Sometimes the hiss of giant snake python sitting at the feet of a dense tree, and sometimes the roar of a jackal, sounds of different creatures from all around. But suddenly he heard the sounds of animals and birds running away, and also the sound of a wolf howling in pain. Due to darkness, fatigue and hunger and thirst, Prasen's horse also showed inability to move forward. He now felt extremely nervous because he sensed a great danger coming towards him. Before he could think anything, a giant lion caught Prasen along with his horse and tore him to pieces with his sharp nails and teeth. After satisfying his hunger, the lion started going to a cave with that gem. Riksharaj Jambavan used to live in that cave. This was not an ordinary bear. It was a very powerful bear. Seeing the lion coming into the cave, Jambavan killed it with its intense muscle power and gave Syamantaka Gem to the child in the cave to play. Meanwhile, Satyajit became sad due to the non-return of his brother Prasen and started banging his head on the ground. On one hand, there were tears and sadness due to separation from his brother, while on the other hand, his eyes turned red due to anger towards Sri Krishna. He roared loudly and said, "It is possible Sri Krishna himself has killed my brother Prasen out of greed for the gem." Hearing this from Satyajit, people started whispering amongst themselves. When the matter reached Lord Sri Krishna, who embodied equanimity, decided to prove this stigma false for the welfare of the public. He went to the same forest to find Satyajit's brother Prasen. After searching there for a long time, they saw in the dense forest that a lion had killed Prasen and his horse. When they moved forward following the lion's footsteps, they saw nearby that a bear had killed the lion outside a cave on the mountain. Lord Sri Krishna asked everyone to wait outside the cave. Alone entered the cave of Riksharaj, which was filled with complete darkness. Seeing Sri Krishna in the cave, Jambavan got angry and started fighting with him, considering him to be an ordinary human being. In this fierce battle, he first attacked with different weapons. There was blood in Jambavan's eyes. Sometimes he would throw huge stones, while huge uprooted trees at other times. In the end, a fierce battle took place between the two. Every knot in Jambavan's body was broken due to blow of his punches, which was as hard as the thunderbolt of Sri Krishna. The excitement kept going. The body became drenched in sweat. Then he became extremely astonished and said to Lord Krishna, "Lord, I have come to know. I have recognized that you are the Lord of all beings, the protector, Lord Vishnu in person." When the devotee recognized God, then God too is not going to lag behind in showering his mercy and blessings. Out of affection, Lord Sri Krishna, smiling sweetly, rubbed his lotus flower on the body of Jambavan and relieved his unbearable pain in a moment. Now tears of repentance were flowing in Jambavan's eyes. He could not say anything. He just started staring at his idol out of love. After some time, Sri Krishna said to the devotee, Jambavan, with his loving voice, "Riksharaj, please calm down. We have come here for some Syamantaka Gem. With this, I want to erase the false stigma of gem theft on me." On hearing this from the Lord, Jambavan, with utmost respect, surrendered the Syamantaka Gem along with his daughter Jambavati at his feet. Lord Sri Krishna returned to Dwarka wearing the Syamantaka Gem around his neck along with the newly wed bride Jambavati. Seeing him, all the people of Dwarka, who has been sad during the long wait for Sri Krishna's return, became very happy. There was joy all around. Peacocks started dancing, colorful flowers bloomed in the garden. It seemed as if nature also started celebrating Sri Krishna's arrival in Dwarka. While celebrating the festival, God called Satyajit in the royal court after narrating the whole story of how the gem was obtained. He happily handed over the Syamantaka Gem to Satyajit. After coming to know the truth, Satyajit became extremely ashamed and repented for his crime. Suffering from guilt, Satyajit made a wise decision and both his daughters, Satyabhama and Syamantaka Mani, and offered them to Sri Krishna. He acknowledged his mistakes by kneeling in front of Sri Krishna. Lord Sri Krishna accepted Satyajit's request and formally adopted Satyabhama as his wife. Then respectfully said to Satyajit, "We will not take this Syamantaka Gem. You are a great devotee of the sun god. Hence, this gem should remain with you only. Please give us only the gold extracted from the gem." And in this way, Lord Sri Krishna removed the stigma of stealing the Syamantaka Gem. So see children, pay attention not to have darshan of the moon the day of Ganesh Chaturthi, and if you get darshan by mistake, then listen to this story respectfully, because by reading or listening to it, the effect of the evil eye gets reduced.